I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, did you even do this?
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. There we go. I have no idea how we sound. If anyone's in the chat room, please let me know how I sound. We can just hang out for them, cause.
Okay.
You want to tell them what we just did for 20 minutes?
Tried to get the audio working properly because we found out. We were told by your wife,
my wife, and Davey Chestnuts,
that the game music was too loud, and so then we delved into like the audio settings and we made it worse. But now it seems like we fixed it, or at least got to a good place.
We just clicked a million things, and now
the game music's lower.
Do you see this microphone in the screen? It's not fucking on. We don't know.
It's actually just a visual prop.
It's just a visual prop.
We thought it had been recording, but we've actually been recording through the webcam mic. Which isn't bad, actually, considering, but we should probably try to get this to work. Oh. There we go. That's funny, so it's been piping through that whole time.
Yeah. Funny's the word you use. I'll text my wife. How do we sound, bitch? Okay. Fuck! Okay. We really stopped right there, huh? I must have really wanted to watch something last week. We stopped at 4-3.
What did we watch?
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Not nearly as good as the original, by the way. Not even close. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it.
Yeah, it's not as good, but it has a lot of great parts.
Well, Death is amazing. Death is amazing.
When Bill calls himself a dick, he goes, "You dick!"
Yeah. Don't. I told you. It's. How do we sound, Samantha? Not fuck you. Jesus. Do we sound okay? Okay, good. We sound good. Excellent, bro!
Nice.
Oh! That was like, I didn't even get that mad. I didn't even get that mad.
You did seem pretty calm.
I seemed pretty calm. Despite the fact that it was not going our way. Whoa, what the fuck? Like...
Fuck you.
You have it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
It's
you.
actually easier to see yours because of the size of the,
So you see mine, because mine's bigger.
your font is.
My what?
Your font.
Oh, yeah. As opposed to what? Would it bother you if my dick was bigger than yours?
No.
Nice. I was calm about the fact that we're fucking 20 minutes late and everything we did was making the sound worse.
He stayed very calm. You'd have been proud of him.
I didn't go full Walter Sobchak. Like, is this the idea here? What are we doing here?
I think so. You'd ride those balloons up.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I need something to drink.
Go get something to drink.
Okay.
So, like, ideally for next week, we get this visual prop out of the way. All this time.
We've been recording. That's really funny.
Excellent! Bill! That movie is so fucking good. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna eat one of your ice. If you eat one of my ice creams, you're gonna catch these hands. Actually, you can, right? Did you finish all your ice cream, miss?
What ice cream are we talking about?
Well, I have 2 tonight, those.
What's that?
It's Ben Jerry's. She had a Americone Dream, though. Can I fuck that guy up, you think? Probably not. She spells gunna like a 14-year-old girl.
That's exactly how you would describe that. It's perfect.
I make fun of her when she texted me with gunna.
Gonna.
Yes.
Do you say words like that when you text? Like slang versions of... Was that what you call it?
Yeah. I mean, I use a lot of slang. I don't use 14-year-old girl slang.
Like, do you say, like... Do you use the number 2 instead of saying 2?
No. Oh wait, well, like Such a stupid question. Do I use the number 2 to not mean the number 2, but to use like, oh my golly. Like, no, I don't
Like you too. Would you write you
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
But I don't have any problem with it. I'm not gonna be here to adjudicate people's texting.
Why don't you though?
Don't have a problem with it?
Why don't you do it?
Doesn't represent me.
I mean, I agree. I don't either.
Fuck you. She's mad. Sam, I don't know if you're the only viewer, so you're like the late night co-host now. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't have a problem with other people. So here's the thing. I know we've talked about this. You don't do things that you don't have problems with other people do because you don't like doing it, right?
Just because I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way about that. I don't mind when people do it, but I don't like to do it. I just feel like I don't want to go out of my way to like develop bad habits with writing.
Well, I wouldn't call it a bad habit when it's texting.
Yeah, but then I have to like differentiate. You know what I mean?
You already do. You don't even realize it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You just don't like how it looks. Plus, we were raised in a generation which is, I feel like, more if not more conservative, differently conservative about writing.
Really?
Well, I would say like there was a time where like it was looked at, maybe it never was, as like dumb or like the sign of an idiot.
To type like that?
Yeah, I mean, some people who are idiots type like that, and there's some people who aren't type like that too.
Yeah. I mean, it's more efficient. I get it. It's like saying our goal here is to just communicate, not to like follow the rules and so who cares? It's just whatever most efficient. For some reason I don't like it. I do like being efficient though.
Yeah, you like being a proper prick, even though you're a proper prick in different ways. But you're like, oh, I'll use a period at the end of the sentence.
I just try to use.
I would see if you're trying. I don't know. Maybe trying to pick up 19-year-old chicks. I wouldn't use this because you come off like a weirdo. But maybe they like it that way. Like, oh, he's so mature. He uses periods at the end of the sentence.
Do you try to use proper grammar?
No. Actually, so in a text message, no. But I feel like in Google Chat, I don't think, it depends. It actually depends on time.
Will you correct the mistake?
I don't like. Yes, if I'm trying to spell a word and I misspell it, which is usually by virtue of like typing really fast. My phone is such a piece of.
But then it's weird, right? Because like you're going out of your way to let the person correct it for who? If the person got what you meant, why would we correct it? But I do the same thing.
I think I'm worried about people judging me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Even though like.
That's probably exactly what it is.
Because, and it shouldn't be this way, but we associate grammar with levels of intelligence. It's not. But yeah, it's a hard one. Even if I like rationally know that, and I would preach it, like practice.
It's not how it feels, yeah.
What's up, Mad? Mad, were you here for the entire? Were you here waiting for us? Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Ooh.
Just filling up that balloon.
Would you ever use a penis pump?
Have I or would I?
Would you?
I mean, I guess.
At least once.
Just like see what it's like. I mean, just out of pure curiosity.
The amount of things I would do out of pure curiosity. Oh shit.
Yeah, I have noticed that like I tend to spell really phonetically because of like texting and stuff. So sometimes I'll be like writing an email or something. I'll just spell something.
Am I gonna die?
I don't think so. Oh, if that thing fucking.
Oh,
you're good.
God bless up, homeboy.
There you go. Oh, there we go.
Refreshing the page over and over again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a Diet Mountain Dew. I think I deserve one.
Yeah, you do.
This is a prop. Nothing happens right when I go like this. If something is happening, let us know.
Yeah, we got a problem.
Because we don't think the mic actually works. And it'd be good actually if you told me it doesn't work.
I don't think it's working. But at least now we controlling it not working. It was by choice. Apparently before we were just had no control of what was happening. We had no idea.
That was a frustrating 20 minutes.
Yeah. Do you
Do I what?
Do you want to use the mind drill?
Yeah, I might.
Sneak around there. Oh shit! Where's this
Speaking
guy?
of eating ass.
Ah! Ah! Oh no!
SNES way, bro.
This guy is almost destroyed. Ooh, that's right.
Amazon Basics on the floor.
He just cried. Oh, it's an HDMI cable.
You bought Amazon Basics?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Decent quality, very inexpensive.
Dude, this might surprise you. I don't think it'll surprise other people in this stream. But, fucking, you know the cost of graphics cards is up because of fucking crypto miners?
I have heard that, yeah.
It's fucking so dumb. I don't really get...
What do you mean, what's dumb?
The fact that, like, I want... Because I've paid, like, 100 hours of Warcraft, I want a fucking new graphics card.
Oh, like, and so you're having to pay the price because of...
Yeah! That sucks.
That is weird. Makes a certain sort of sense, though. Oh, shit. I can eat them, but I can't sit on them? Whoa, I can eat that thing, too?
Hungry ass motherfucker. I think my wife just like ran away to fucking...
To what?
Eat ice cream. I think she just left.
She can't eat ice cream and watch at the same time?
I don't know what she does when she gets high. She's probably just like... She's probably like, I'm stuck on the floor. She suffers the same thing as Bubby, which is like... oh my god. Tonight dough has chocolate ice cream in it. Leave it alone.
She's eating your shit?
She doesn't like it.
Oh. She doesn't like chocolate?
I can't speak for her.
But you must know this, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
The 12th level of Yogi is ascending past chocolate. She's only gonna... Dude, when she graduates, she's only gonna be able to eat green tea ice cream.
I mean, that would be...
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I bought 2... What?
We need him!
I know.
I know.
I can't... Oh, there we go. Ooh. Get back here. Get my time back.
I don't like chocolate ice cream. She likes chocolate, yeah. She doesn't like chocolate ice cream.
What?
Nothing happened when I moved that mic, right? I'm really paranoid about it secretly working. Because so many things we tried seemed intuitive, and then it was like, no.
I think we got a hang of it now, though. We know what it is.
You have to go into the fucking system mixer to control the system. Is that right? That's what we did.
Yeah. Well, the problem was, like, something's up with that mic, because when we turned that mic on, the same way we turned on the webcam mic, it was, like, echoey and shit.
Because it was capturing it from 2 different places, I thought. I thought that's, like, what it was.
But it shouldn't have been based on what we had it set as.
So it's just a piece of shit mic that Riff gave us.
Or there's some setting within it that we don't understand that's causing it.
The sound is fine. Perfect. Now you can see my sweet live cheat steel kill win shirt. The official model of America. And run the jewels. I had the most ridiculous thought today. And then I had it. It's actually not even that ridiculous. Like, maybe only you appreciate it. I was like, man, I'm really getting into like dubstep-esque like EDM because of Spin. And then I was like, if you told me a year ago that was like an actual thought in my head, I'd be like, you're such a fucking douchebag. I like shaking my ass.
I mean, there's something to be said for music that makes you want to move. It's different. That's why I like early 90s dance. It's true.
That makes you want to... Early 90s dance?
Early 90s dance is the best. They're like strong black woman vocals, then they have like that dude who raps like 3/4 of the way through the song.
It's too happy for me.
It's too happy.
It's like euphoric music.
It is pretty happy, I guess. That's why it's good though. Can you go in here?
Baby, what would be a song you would recommend?
I mean, Rhythm is a Dancer by Snap is classic.
Dude,
Mr. Vane by Culture Beat is also excellent. Oh, I shouldn't have went this way.
I don't know, how do you pronounce your screen name? I call it Madas Child? Chad? I'm gonna call you Chad for short. I know your real name, but I'll call you Chad. Do you like Monster Hunter?
What is the deal with that game?
Everyone's playing it.
I noticed, but what is it? What do you do?
It's like It's like a grindy like game where like you hunt monsters to get shit to upgrade your weapons to hunt bigger monsters.
What is the actual hunting like? Like, is it active or like? Just...
Yeah. It's like, would you call it action RPG? Like it's real time combat.
That's pretty sweet. That sounds sort of.
Oh, it looks fucking awesome. It looks like the kind of thing that like.
To get another key.
I mean, it's funny because I'm like, oh, I don't. It seems like a time killer, but I did backslash. Don't ever do this if you don't want to be depressed. Backslash played today in Warcraft, and it was like 4 days and 15 hours. So that's real.
Well,
I think it's like 95 hours. Yeah, 90 something. And yet, our friend Dave has crushed me in that time. Yeah, Monster Hunter seems awesome. I want to fucking kill dinosaurs and then like forge shit from their carcasses and then fucking.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, it's co-op too. What are you playing it on? PC
so it's not
or
like
PS4?
a multi-an MMORPG?
No.
Oh, interesting.
So what are you talking about? There's something very gratifying about like getting more badass and then killing bigger shit.
Absolutely. And just trapping monsters is sweet. I'm sure the monsters look awesome too, right?
Yeah.
That's like the point of it. That's really cool.
Apparently it's like the most accessible one too. Like back in the day, I guess, maybe even still, people had like Excel spreadsheets and shit to like keep track of everything.
Wow.
It's funny, we're playing Warcraft and like we're pretty casual, but like Dave's like trying to get me to not suck as much ass.
Why, you're not good?
My DPS is terrible because like my gear and shit. You can like import your character and like run simulations to figure out what kind of stats you need and shit.
Oh my god.
It's a website called Raidbots. It's actually fun. Like I generally only play like Tuesdays and Thursdays with Dave. Like if I have like an hour here or there. But you do these things. There's like dungeons. Playing on PS4, that's sick. I was fighting the dude, 20 fucking minutes and then you lose. That's the kind that sucks.
To be hard?
Oh, it's super hard. I think it's super hard, right? But that's like the kind of like
sweet.
That's the kind of like brutal. That's like awesome.
Yeah, that's what makes a game satisfying.
Yeah.
When you have to really like suffer and get frustrated, then when you finally do it, it feels great. Did this just take me to the beginning? This
I don't believe in linear time space, so there's actually no such thing. Now, do those dudes also reconstitute shit? They're blowing fucking eggs out of their face, dude. I still get laid somehow? Shut up. You love it. I bring the same intensity and dedication to my love life as I do Warcraft.
Yeah.
She loves it. But dude, so there's dungeons in Warcraft, and like there's like normal, and then there's like different difficulties, and then there's heroic, and then there's mythic.
Okay.
And I don't know how to explain this to you. Like there's different. I don't know where I'm going. Back here?
No, I think you're going.
There's a key in the other.
Oh yeah, you have to go back there. Yeah. We got one key. Now you have to get the other key.
And like if you beat it, is this maybe in here?
Give it a whirl.
Beating a mythic gives you a key to another mythic, but there's like mythic +1, mythic +2, mythic +3, and they keep getting harder and harder.
These are levels of enemies?
Dungeons.
Oh, dungeons.
And they're timed. So like you get better loot finishing it quicker. It's actually pretty cool. And every week, get this, it gets crazier. Every week there's different affixes, and what that means is like there's different, like on top of it being harder and harder, there's like conditions the dungeons operate in. So like maybe like I think like so this week we were doing dungeons and there was like the two affixes were volcanic and raging. And so volcanic means just randomly throughout the entire dungeon run, volcanoes just spawn underneath you and fuck you up. This is while it's being timed. And then raging is fucking all the bosses have 40% more health. So like shit that you would like,
wow,
shit that you would just like beast through, like you might not be able, or like, so for example, like the longer a boss takes, the more likely you are to fuck up, right? So it's like, so that's just pretty cool. But Dave was like, you know, you need to be doing more DPS if we're fucking just like running these things. So he was simulating shit. It's actually pretty, it's cool. Or like, dude, like bursting, like the enemies fucking explode after they die. So if you
it does damage to you?
Yeah, and if you pull in like a mob of like 5 things and you kill them all at once, you're done.
Wow.
It's cool. So it keeps like shit like fresh. What did Brian say?
This game is so good at making you feel like it's a brutal, huge battle. There's also new health bars. No health bars.
Oh shit. So you...
How do you... Does like your character do something to indicate when he has less health?
I think he means the enemies, but is there no health bars?
Oh.
That's crazy. We're so accustomed to having health bars.
Whoa. So you just don't know how much health the enemy has?
That's the impression I'm getting. That'd be pretty wild.
That's sort of cool, actually. I like that.
Can I not
Why
fuck these
should we
guys
know?
up?
No, you can't eat them.
You fucking prick. What are you gonna do? You know.
I think you can butt stomp them, though. Or maybe not.
Steven ass bitch.
I want to play this game now.
You should get it. It's made for people like you. You and him have the same kind of gaming tastes. Like super hard but rewarding. I am fucking just stuck in this dungeon of death.
That's hard one. That was a good catch.
Oh, wait, come on. Oh, fucking shit. God damn. Is there like a campaign in Monster Hunter? There's got to be some sort of like campaign.
Like general main story, you mean?
Yeah, like a story.
I don't
Story.
think so.
That's sick. Monsters have a pulse that you see, plus there are visual things that give away when a monster is wounded.
That's sick. What kind of weapons are we dealing with?
So I can let him explain. I'm pretty sure like you choose like a core weapon at the very beginning. He can explain it better, and you spend like your entire game like leveling up that weapon.
Building up the core weapon.
Yeah, and it has like certain play like different weapons have different play styles.
Right. What kind of weapons are we dealing with?
What kind of weapons are we dealing with? I imagine there's a sword.
Yeah, some sort of like bow or like shooting weapon.
I hope so.
Can you change it all at any point in the game, or you are just with that weapon the whole game?
I don't know. Huge fucking over-the-top weapons longer than your character. Hell yeah, that's a fucking Japanese game.
That's awesome.
Are you really a Japanese video game protagonist if your weapon is not bigger than you? You're definitely not a fucking elite level one. Like a giant sword that somehow Cloud hefts.
It's awesome.
Cloud weighs like 110 pounds, and he has a sword that weighs 3 million pounds, forged out of a fucking meteor.
And he wields it with no issue. Yeah, there's something about having a giant weapon, or especially a sword bigger than you, that is just awesome.
Yeah. Where are you now, Sam? Why don't you crack wise about bags still getting laid too? Do you prefer dual wielding? Would you rather have one giant sword or 2?
I generally go for the one giant sword. I love the fucking huge impact hits. Sometimes it's fun to dual wield, I guess, but it depends. I know, like in Bloodborne. Oh, can I go down here?
Look at these happy motherfuckers. They're done. You know I don't like this level. What makes me nervous? Mazes. I don't fuck.
Oh.
I'm using a hammer that has the jaw of a monster on it. There's also a gun lance. The gun lance is fucking sick.
Fucking sick. Damn. This game sounds awesome. I'm very excited about it now.
It's gorgeous too.
So it's like a beautiful world.
Yeah. It's lush. I feel like you should play this game to get you out of your fucking Bloodborne failure. I know there's no wrong ending. But it upsets you to hear that you failed. So.
I didn't fail. I just got the lesson off. I'm still gonna do it.
Dude, you beat this game 4 months ago.
So?
Will you play Bloodborne? Monster World?
I think I will.
Monster Hunter.
I'm gonna order it. I just returned my last game on GameFly, so.
What game?
Grand Kingdom?
The fuck is Grand Kingdom?
I was trying to find a tactical RPG game because I love them, but it wasn't. It was okay.
We do have to try this game.
Who makes it?
Capcom. It's been huge on like I think like
Another
DS
fucking key. I guess it's there's like 4 variations you can go to because each one probably a piece of key. Son of a bitch.
Is co-op sweet in it? Like how does co-op work? Just 2 dudes tag teaming a monster? That describes your college years. right? No?
How do you take down a monster? It's different for every one? Or is there like a general...
There's gotta be strats.
You just like fuck it up until it gets to a certain point, then you just get it?
You're killing these things, not collecting them. You understand that.
Oh, I guess
you're harvesting them.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that ruins, like, did you want, like, dragon puppies? Is that...
No, I don't know. It's fine. I just assumed that's what it was for some reason, but yeah, that makes sense.
Don't get me started on bags. You don't want that. That's my way. Hey! You leave my boyfriend alone.
Get over here. Ooh!
I feel like Sam's a real wild card in the chat.
She's a loose cannon.
She's generally a loose cannon, like, I feel like
say.
in any public situation.
Yeah.
Like, in a good way. I'm just like, I don't know.
You never know what she's gonna say.
I don't know what's gonna come out of my wife's mouth right now.
Sometimes she just, she goes real hard. It's good.
I like it. Married it. Ooh.
Somehow like it.
Wait, did you die?
No.
Okay. I'm paying very poor attention.
I opened up one of the doors, but then I found out I needed another one.
For some reason today, I don't know why, I was thinking of fucking The Matrix Revolutions. Actually, I know why. It's the dumb. You know, like, it's just weird how, like, certain things just, like, trigger. So, this is the only reason I thought of it. It was because it was a super blue sky out, and I thought about that part in Revolutions where
when they go above the clouds. Was that in Revolutions or?
Yeah, because that's right when Trinity's about to bite it. She gets fucking impaled. Trinity. Dude, I actually feel really bad making fun of Matrix Revolutions because Keanu Reeves is the greatest actor of all time. But his acting is, I mean, no one could save that.
Yeah. That movie's just terrible. Keanu Reeves is amazing, though.
Trin?
Talking about Ted Theodore Logan. Oh,
dude, so, alright, I was wrong. You can capture these monsters.
You can capture
and you get more materials.
If you capture them instead of killing them?
What's the advantage of killing them then? They gotta force you into some sort of choice, right? Cost-benefit analysis of both.
Killing versus trapping?
Yeah, I imagine.
Trapping's harder, I'm sure, right? Or it's like tricky.
You want to go that way, don't you?
Dude. Oh yeah, you're right.
Were you just gonna say dude to me? You gonna dude me? Maybe this isn't. Can you smoke this dude?
Try.
Fuck that guy right up. Ted Theodore.
Bill S. Preston Esquire. And Ted Theodore Logan.
There's only one problem. There we go.
Huge.
To us going as them, I'd have to shave my beard.
Yeah, that's true.
No one wants it. My wife does not want to see me without a beard. Trust me. I don't want to see me without a beard.
That's funny. It's like your dad.
Don't say that.
It's just it's the same thing, right? You see your dad.
Yeah, but I don't want to. My dad looks like a fucking bona fide child molester with his beard off. He looks like fucking. Who's that dude from fucking The Addams Family? My mom calls him it.
Uncle Fester?
Yeah, my mom calls my dad Uncle Fester when he shaves.
That's not a good look. Played by Christopher Lloyd in the movie. I can't go this way.
Even when my dad fucking shaves his beard, or like real short, it's super... Not everyone gets as jowly as other people, right?
Yeah, I think it varies. It is also weird though when you know someone a certain way, then you see them differently. It's just like, always looks weird. So that could be feeding into it.
Trapping is much harder, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you get more, but it's not as straightforward.
You know me, I play like a meathead. I'd just be like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Do this shit.
Yeah, trapping typically doesn't really appeal to me. Unless there's a major benefit from doing it, in which case I'll do it just for the whatever I get. Oh, I see. I see. Thank you.
Sure.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't know this guy. Fucking Chris Collinsworth.
It's a difficult castle. A lot of things going on. 4 keys.
Are you gonna be the boss? Fucking Piccolo. I don't know what they're playing.
The Piccolo.
I want Far Cry 5. That's what I want. I want to kill fucking alt-righters in Montana. I mean cultists. Definitely. Wait, we need another key?
That's what I'm saying.
Do not shave. I'm not going to shave.
Do
Don't
not
worry.
shave.
It is like your dad. Was she on tape delay?
Well,
are we that behind? We can't be. She's just got to be working on a small face.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Stu's eating ice cream.
She's not though. She's complaining about it.
Why isn't she eating ice cream?
Because she ate hers and all. She doesn't like tonight though.
It is like your dad.
It is like your dad. ... She says this to me all the time. She says you've passed the age of no beards.
What does that mean?
My face won't look good anymore without one. That's well. Guess what?
When's the last time she's seen you without a beard?
It's been years.
So how did she know?
Because if it wasn't good then, it ain't gonna be. It can be good now, is it, Samantha?
Hey, if the beard works, I guess. Oh shit! I'm spitting fire here.
Like metaphorically?
Not literally.
I know, it's a joke.
Oh.
I think you should just keep playing this level.
You don't want to do the maze?
I want nothing to do with the maze. I'll run color commentary.
Do I? What did I lose here?
If you lost everything, I'm about to be devastated.
Oh my god.
Have you?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because this door's locked. Oh. Alright. You gotta focus here. I don't want him to suffer that again.
Okay.
Who's someone who looks worse with a beard?
I mean, I think scientifically no one actually looks worse with a beard. You can only look better. Like people we know. Actually, my brother looks terrible with a beard. That shitty beard he grows.
Well, that's because he has. I don't know if what I would call he has a beard. He has that like a sprinkling.
He's got dirt face. Yeah.
Dirt face.
He looks really bad with the beard. I wonder where he is. I don't know. He's probably asleep. Was he tending bar today?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
Slinging brews. Yeah, let's see. I'll try to summon him. I put out a fucking. You know what I do, dude? Yeah. To trap a bubby, you put out a withered copy of a Hemingway. Just this much whiskey. What else would you put out? A pair of space.
You got the
beers.
whiskey, yeah. Maybe a pipe or something.
It always lags so much. You can't lag that long.
I wanted like 15 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. 10 seconds is pretty long.
Yeah.
Just like count it out.
You can control it, I bet, too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think it would be set to the lowest setting by default, right?
If we learned anything tonight, we have no idea what any of our settings are.
To be fair, they make it really not straightforward.
No, they should don't.
Just like Twitch. They're in cahoots.
You should Twitch some Monster Hunter. I would watch it.
I would like to see that. How do you get around the world? You just run, or can you I'm sure you can ride monsters and stuff?
I don't know.
Fly?
We'll find out.
Can you fly?
You definitely can't fly.
Not like you yourself, but can you ride a flying monster?
I don't know.
That sounds like it would be fun.
Do you want to know the answer, or do you want to find out yourself?
I'd be okay knowing that. Smoked.
You fast travel via wyvern.
That's like a flying animal,
Yeah.
right?
You know, we play. I don't think Buddy's here. We play fucking World of Warcraft with Buddy. And he fucking always gives me shit because I can't pronounce all these fictitious names.
You're
I'm
supposed
like,
to
dude,
know.
shut up. I actually tell him this if he was watching the stream. Sorry, dude. I'm like, oh, you didn't know? That fucking name, I mean, no name is real, right? But, like, I'm taking a stab at these insane combinations of fucking vowels and consonants.
And you think that's just common knowledge? That you should know that?
Hey, man, God bless you guys. God bless you.
You say God bless us.
Have he? I don't know him. God bless him, though. I like him. Bless up.
God bless
Don't
us,
say bless
everyone. Bless up. Don't say bless up.
Bless up. Yeah, like, he's, I, like, every time, I almost, like, he shames me constantly, because I can't pronounce these fucking mythical names.
Can you remember an example of one?
Oh, God. I don't know. And he's such a dork. He knows all the lore. He's like, oh, yeah, well, the motive, and because Dave and I are the opposite. We just play the game to play it, and, like, because of the gameplay.
Yeah, you don't care about
Dude,
all that
I
stuff.
literally don't read quest logs until it, like, stops me from doing the quest.
So you don't read anything?
No, I don't give a shit.
I actually started not reading it as much. I used to feel compelled to, like, read everything, but...
Like, in a game?
Yeah. Like,
Like, just like, if you find, like, oh...
Like a note on the ground.
Oh, no.
But then I just stopped because I was like, it's just so boring, and it rarely...
Horizon actually, it was the first time that I actually, like, listened to those things.
Because, oh, yeah.
Is this a comedy routine? What are you doing?
I'm trying to butt stomp this guy. Is this a comedy routine?
Cultural appropriation. I know. Don't bless up. She's giving me a hard time because all of yoga is culturally appropriated, and, like, I make fun of her for it. I'm just kidding. We got a lot of in-jokes.
Give me that shit.
You should... My wife should be in bed.
What you saying now?
No, she has to get up for fucking cultural appropriation training tomorrow, yoga training.
That's a long training.
200 hours.
I mean, I guess they really want you to know your shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You bring up a lot. That's a nerve. You just brought
What?
up. I don't know.
Like
Actually,
the extensiveness of the training?
if you change the T to a P, we'd have what I would have a problem with.
The expensiveness of the
Yes. For fucking the money you spend, you better get 200 hours.
Is it really
of training.
expensive?
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
It's fine.
Wait, did I not get a key? I thought I had a key.
You got nothing.
Did I not get a key?
Are you going to Friends Yoga
When's that?
in March sometime?
Yeah. I like it.
I know.
You do feel really good afterwards. It's like a combination.
I'm not a
of,
dick.
like,
I love you.
the stretching and like the. She's good because she doesn't do too much. Like it's not like too like woo woo, you know. She like will do some of that. I like. What is it called? Like that shit at the beginning.
What's
it
that
sounds
called,
cool.
babe?
I don't really do it, but
I have
does
no
sound
doubt yoga is awesome. Seriously.
that one position, that half moon position, pissed me off.
Half moon positions, I don't know what that means. Because you can't do it well?
Yeah, it's tough.
Apparently Taylor was like trying to do because you know Taylor's super competitive.
Wait, he went to the yoga?
Yeah, him and Ollie went, the one you bailed
The
on.
one I met? Oh, come on.
They're both going to the next one.
Nice.
Apparently.
I can totally see Taylor again.
So it's March 11th will be next Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Is it true that he center you? Oh wait, it's not open to the public.
I died in the exact same fucking spot. It did the exact same thing here. You don't want to do it?
Will you guide me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Taylor was like overextending himself trying to do something.
I can see him taking it so seriously.
Like
That's really
Taylor
funny.
turns yoga into a competition. Like, isn't it supposed to be like about not right?
Everyone experiences their own practice.
Is that what you said? It makes sense to me.
No, but not exactly, but I think that's sort of the idea.
Down here. Oh, you just go into each of these doors and complete whatever it's asking you to?
Yes.
Dude, why don't you bang this one out first? It's the hardest one.
I was just thinking that.
Alright, so what got you?
Eat that thing, there you go.
Yep.
And then over here, you just gotta be careful. I just fell in the lava twice.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to jump on the wall.
Dude, I don't even know if you can. You should bring Eric.
To what?
Yoga.
He'd probably go.
Babe, you should handle yoga for old people and for fucking practicing jujitsus. Jujitsus, is that what you would call yourself? You're actually a jujitsu practitioner.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a practitioner. I want to be a practitioner.
It is really good for jiu-jitsu.
I know.
Body control and flexibility. This is definitely the toughest one, so starting here is the way to go.
That's such a yoga thing to say. Good job, Bags. Game over. Cool.
You taught me well. It is hard not to think of stuff, though, as a competition.
Can't win yoga. You probably win if you don't make a competition.
I know, what's in my head is like, I'm like thinking about like how I'm doing the positions and like.
Well, to have body awareness. Hold on. We just went back, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hopefully, whatever we're saying tonight's interesting because we're playing, playing like fucking idiot. Oh! They eat the poo poo. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, you get too close sometimes.
Ah!
No. You're good.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cry.
Don't cry. Wait, can I touch him? I don't like competitions. I'm not good at them.
What do you mean? Like in general?
Like the mindset. I'm not good under pressure. I'm not good under that kind of pressure.
What do you think it is?
Feebleness of mind.
Feebleness? What are you worried about?
Winning.
Well, who cares if you don't?
Oh, this is the same level. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we're right there.
What do you mean? I gotta go. I'm
What?
scared I'm gonna lose.
Well, who cares?
In a real competition, everyone cares. Like sports.
Yeah, I do too.
Huh?
I care too.
You just said.
But it's stupid. Why?
Oh.
It's so odd. Like that happens to me all the time in jiu-jitsu. I like the other day when I went. It's so annoying. It's so ridiculous the way I approach it. Like I know it's stupid, and I still can't help but like be annoyed. Like I actually had like I feel like a pretty good class. Like I just felt like I did well against like some like the really good guys, even like one of the instructors. But then we rolled so many times. I was so fucking tired. In the last roll, I went against this kid he's actually pretty good. He's a blue belt, but he's like really strong and like aggressive. And I just fucking
Yeah, you seem weak.
And I just did terrible against him, and like
It
I was
ruined the
just
whole
so
thing.
annoyed. But I'm like, what? You did well against the other people, and you were super tired. So yeah, like that just happened.
It doesn't matter.
But it's still in my head. I'm like, but I didn't want it to happen. I don't want that to happen like that.
That's a control thing. I don't know. It's the same thing. I could teach like 3 really good classes, but I have to go into like that last class of the day, and it sucks.
It sucks how much undue influence the last thing you experience has and everything. Like you could like have
Here we
all
go.
sorts of
Here's a
awesome
yoga
shit.
thing. This is really interesting. I forget. She's probably not here anymore. Like your brain's just like tuned to like focus on like negativity more than
Yeah, I've heard
some
this,
like
actually.
physiological thing. I think.
No, it's like it's like evolutionary beneficial to like focus on the negative more.
It like activates our brain more.
Yeah.
Are you still there? Have you ate 17? I'm on a big Kit Kat bender lately.
Kit Kats are
I
delicious.
fucking love Kit Kats.
So that's,
Alright,
I would say that's probably the best candy bar.
Are you serious? All right, I've been just been eating them at home. I'll bring them here.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, they're so fucking good.
Not too
Alright.
too chocolatey. A good balance with that wafery inside.
Negativity bias. There you go. Yeah, it sucks. I had fucking.
We're fucking bound by our biology.
I fucking. For 2 years, I taught a Monday, Wednesday at 4 o'clock class. And I had students in it that I liked, but overall, it was just. I've told you about this class, I feel like. It just like was a spirit breaker.
I think I remember you talking about it,
And
yeah.
it didn't matter, like.
Wasn't there like one person who was like the ringleader?
Oh, that was a particular. Like, fuck that class. I've never said that about a class, but like.
That was a terrible class.
Yeah, this is a while ago.
Okay.
Actually, 2014. What happens now? Oh, disappears. I'm so happy you guys listen to me. I listen to you. See? There you go. That shit makes sense to me.
Nobody
It
listens
does.
to you.
man, that class was so bad. I would like walk down the hallway and just be like,
dreading it.
yep, like just like it was a class that like you got through, you didn't enjoy or learn from, and
That sucks.
yeah.
It was just like the grouping of kids you had.
Yeah. It's funny, like I don't. It's like super immature, like startlingly. And again, like my base, like anyone who knows me as a teacher, I'm easy and I'm very, very like overly tolerant, and that's probably why.
Yeah. So it takes a lot for you to say that.
Yes. Oh man.
How do you get that thing to like? Oh, he's targeting you. Never mind. I remember that.
My summer program this year I didn't really like this last year.
Really?
I had students in it that I love, like students I've stayed in contact with, but like as a classroom, another like. I was actually telling my Tuesday Thursday class right now is like it's interesting. They're like they're seniors and a lot of them are seniors, but even like the freshmen are. I have super mature freshmen. I have freshmen. What am I trying to say? I could say his class. I could have said what I said to my class this week to like a million classes. I was trying to tell them about this summer program, and I was like, you guys like understand, like I don't like being a place of authority for starters. Like I just don't enjoy that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you that. And I'm not like, I can't get like I can't get like bad enough for them to like take me seriously. So long story short, I don't know if I told you this, like this summer program, there was these students who would not stop trying to kick over the fucking vending machine, dude. Like they wanted to get like the fucking like fruit out of it, and like every break, I would give them a break, and I'd be like, do not like shake the machine, like please do. Like they just didn't listen.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was telling my students this week. I was just like, guys, I didn't know what to do.
Okay, what recourse do you have?
I mean, I could have been like, I don't know, a million.
Can you be like, I'm gonna fail you if you keep doing that?
Probably not, but yeah, right. Like, what recourse do I have?
You have to be able to do something, right?
But like me, I don't know what I could have done as me, like my character.
But like, not everyone can be like feel comfortable like regulating in that scenario. What if you're like a meek whatever? Like, what are you supposed to do? You must be able to get them in trouble somehow, right? Hold something over the head to get them to stop.
Yeah, that's interesting. The summer program is really like a unique program, right? Because there's no grades. Like,
my sister's spoken on that too, where you just get kids who are just like super disrespectful and just won't.
Love you. My wife's leaving. She's like,
bye.
Bye. Like,
that would drive me insane.
it happens so rarely, you know what I mean? And I'm like typically like an advocate for students. Like I'll go out of my way for like so much to help them because life's hard, right? College is confusing. But like this summer like I was just like excited for it to be done. I was like, all right, oh my god, another one.
And it's all just about the kids you get.
Yeah, it's the luck of the draw. It's life. Kids. Should I was thinking, I call everyone kid. I call you kid. I can't help it.
I use the word kid a lot too.
It's a Boston thing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Have I been up here? How do I know if I've been somewhere?
I don't think you do.
Oh god, I felt like so defeated this summer. I hated that class.
Was that one of your worst?
I mean, even worse is like hyperbole, right? I don't know, but yeah, it was just everything was off from the start because I had to go to fucking Hawaii. I had to go to Hawaii for a fucking wedding if you're watching this. But I went to Hawaii like really early into it. My TA like kind of like felt like overly empowered, kind of like stepped on my toes and shit.
I remember you talking about him too.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like him. I mean, I didn't like him as a tutor. That makes sense. Like, I have no problem with people outside of like these like certain realities.
And how long was that course?
6 weeks, but it's intense. So it's 4 days a week, 2 hours a day.
Yeah, that ability to like control people, or like some people naturally are just like, really good at it. I mean, you see it when I was in school. Like you'd see like some teachers just like people just listen to what they said. They had like a thing about them.
My kindness undercuts me in that aspect.
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard. I'm not good at doing that. I'm not good at. I have to get like pushed to the point where I'm like genuinely furious. You know what I mean?
Me too.
But it takes a lot to get me to that level. Like I'm very quick to like I'll like pull myself back. Like it's hard for me to get lost in my anger. You know, I feel like some people like really quickly will just be so mad they can't control themselves. They'll just do shit that they wouldn't.
Yeah, Taylor.
There you go. I feel like I like my thinking brain is always sort of there, being like, yeah, you gotta think about not doing that. Okay.
Can you help me out here?
Yeah,
oh, wait, it's right here.
Yeah, you gotta go over there.
I'm gonna lick that guy's ass right up. Oh, you fucking bitch.
There you go. Butt stomp him.
It's the calming routine you were doing. Right?
Yep.
This fucking prick. Yep. All your shit's mine now. That's Yoshi for you, right? All your shit's mine now. It's my planet, motherfuckers. Terraform it. Bleh. Bleh.
Just jump up there.
I don't want to go. Oh my god. What the fuck? Where the fuck do you think you're going with my kid? Holy shit. Sorry, probably boring chat. You guys want to talk about like dicks or something? talk about Black Panther stuff. No. Talk about
Who's the scariest teacher you ever had?
scariest teacher I ever had.
Yeah, like when they'd yell or something. Like
Honestly, I mean, there was a dude, I had a dude at Austin Prep, which
really
don't recommend anyone ever going to Austin Prep. He wasn't like, he was just like out of control.
Like lose his mind.
Yeah, like he threw a fucking eraser across the room once.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in his defense, all the kids like
Let's go right up there.
they were fucking cocks. They were spoiled little rich kids, except for me. I was spoiled, but I wasn't rich.
Tice used to
Here?
lose his mind. Yeah. Now you can go back to the middle door and open up. He'd like take someone on the hall and you just hear him like screaming at the top of his lungs. You're like, oh. It's weird to really get that mad.
I want to say you're working through other stuff. I don't know.
There's probably some other things going on, yeah.
Can only get pushed along though. Are we in?
Mr. Melvin would freak out. I think you get one more. Yeah, you get one more.
So should I go back?
Yeah. Mr. Melvin used to freak out sometimes. It was like super calm, and then randomly you just lose it.
I've never like yelled. I've told people the class is over and to leave. I did that once. I was like,
have you ever yelled?
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it so much more
Which
common?
one have I done?
I think you have to go do this one, right?
Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe because the X's, do you come out the other side or something?
That's just a different one, I think.
Oh, you know, fucking make me feel like an idiot about it.
Wait, what were we just talking?
I don't yell.
You don't yell.
I mean, I yell. I just don't yell. God.
In that environment. Why is it so much easier to yell at your significant other than anyone else in the world? Why?
I would never. I've never yelled at myself.
You definitely have. You know, you get more upset and angry, right? Not you, but like one. Like,
yeah.
It's weird.
It's all the emotional like stuff component.
But what I don't get is like I get that sort of, but then I think like, but it doesn't apply to friends, right? Even though you're close with a friend.
No, you fucking ah!
That's the last one.
I'm yelling at this fucking game.
This level's hard.
This level sucks.
It's just interesting.
I yell at you.
But you don't really. Like, you probably get, like, in real, like, fights with Sam. Like, we don't get in, like, fights where we're, like, yelling at you. Like, you just don't do that, really. I mean, it can happen with friends, but it's way more common with significant
Dude,
other.
when you mix sex into
Is it the
mix,
sex thing?
I feel like
Underneath
there's
it all?
gotta be some weird component to it.
Oh, maybe that door is the key. To tell you if you've been there or not, maybe? You come back through that door. It's weird though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll behave toward Sam the way you just won't behave toward anyone else.
Yes. And her and me.
Yeah, that's not just you. I mean, yeah, her, everybody. What the fuck was that? It looked like they just ate a door. Did you see that?
Yeah. That was weird.
I don't know, I find that really interesting.
If you... Your fucking Pentium MMX can't handle this fucking the special effects here.
Quiet.
Have you ever gotten to like argue with like your mom or your sister when you yelled?
Yeah. I guess that's like immediate family, I guess, is the only other scenario where I feel like that probably applies. But it's still not quite as like...
There's amazing is like...
It's easy.
You really never should yell. Like, you don't ever really accomplish anything.
Yeah, yelling. All it is the physical expression of your anger. Like, it doesn't actually help anything. Yeah. If anything, it actually makes things worse.
Yeah.
Easily. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Yeah. And it's funny how yelling can become your natural... I'm very... Like, it's easy for me to yell. What the fuck?
You failed in that.
Where's the key?
I don't know. Not next to you, though. That's a problem.
Unbelievable. You know, like, some people's like, it's natural to yell. It's like, that's like, when you feel anger. But it's weird to imagine, I feel like you're probably like that. But imagine, like, feeling angry, but your instinct isn't to express that through yelling. I feel like some people have that where they don't. So you can calmly express what you're upset about. But for me, it's like my natural instinct is to, like, yell it and, like, get loud and, like, this is how I feel like it's like a way to try to be heard, but nothing will make you less likely to be heard than yelling. Because as soon as you yell at someone,
they should like this guy's fucking yelling. I don't want to listen to what you're saying.
Not listening. You're defensive now, and you're like, "Fuck you!" You're yelling. It's a horrible cycle. Just gotta be aware of it, though.
I wish like you could like you have like a 3 shouts limit. So like, what I'm trying to say is like sometimes like I'll yell, but I won't. Like, I'll almost immediately regret it, but once you yell that first moment, it doesn't matter if you're like, all right, I'm sorry, I'm calm now. Like,
yeah,
you yelled at me. It's just like, yeah, but I'm not yelling now. Then you start yelling about
brief.
you blow at this game. I hate you. I'm gonna yell at you. You start yelling about the fact that you're not yelling anymore, and you want to be forgiven, and you want that first yell to be put to the side. But I'm not yelling now.
Have you ever tried to draw the line between raising your voice and yelling?
All the time. That's the first thing you go to. Just raising my voice. I like that one, or I like, you're not letting me talk. Well, you're not letting me talk. Yeah, you're
That's amazing. I know exactly what you mean. Like how you try to communicate in those environments.
You're not letting me talk. What do you... I need... You're just gonna sit there and berate me. I'm gonna raise my voice.
The only way I can be heard is if I yell, apparently. Listen to me when I speak calmly.
We're just fucking monkeys. We really are. All this like awkward like software tacked on, or even hardware. Our brain is like this like weird. Like just the components are just like, oh yeah, you got this old computer with this fucking GeForce 1080.
Yeah, the computer's old as hell. Biologically, that thing hasn't fucking.
I'm sorry for the.
That's what you get for insulting me.
How did I insult you?
You yelled.
Oh, I said like you suck. Yeah.
That's an insult.
You suck.
Yeah, that's weird. I told you I went to the couples therapy for a year, right?
You didn't say a year, but yeah.
It's super. That's like one of the most interesting experiences I ever had. And a lot of it because of that. Like when they talk about like communication and like when you have someone sort of there to try to sort of facilitate it, and you like really see how the way you communicate oftentimes is just like the worst way to communicate.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
you know,
of course this isn't going well.
You know what's amazing, and it's not amazing, but it. Can something both be amazing and not amazing? Like, I get why people... Like, it's amazing to me that, like, people, like, outright refuse couples therapy. It makes all the sense in the world.
Well,
because you're like... But it's like... What am I trying to say? I guess I would... I don't know what I'm trying... I guess I'm trying to say, like, I would 1000% go to couples therapy if I thought, like, our relationship was going to end and this could save it. But, like, my aunt and uncle, like, they're just, like...
Refuse?
Yeah, my Aunt Cynthia refuses to go. She's just like, no.
Oh, that's stupid.
I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you gotta look past that. I understand, like, there's a part of you that feels... Because there's a stigma attached to it, right? What?
Can you just ask them?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. That it's, like, weak or something. Or, like,
yeah.
There's, like, this inherent, like, drive to not do it, but you have to override that with your fucking intelligent brain. Like, I understand that feeling, but, like, you have to then intellectually go, yeah, but I know that isn't true, and there's nothing wrong with therapy. Actually, it's a good thing, so I'm going to force myself to go, even though I have this dumb impulse telling me it's weakness.
It's a very masculine thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let some fucking bitch tell me what my problems are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's
clearly, if you guys are fighting every day, there's something's afoot.
Why? Again, you have a broken arm. You go to the fucking doctor, right? It's the same principle. Yeah, there are people who like know about this shit, and there's nothing wrong with going to them. I think everyone should go to a therapist, really. But couples therapy is because it's so much more about like your dynamic and communicating. Singles therapy is very different because it's not really about that, you know. I mean, you can talk about that, but like, and it's so much of it is just.
You do come out the ass,
but
it stays broken. You come out the ass, but it stays broken.
So much of it is just about like wanting to be heard, and like you're getting upset because you don't feel like you're being heard. And if you make a point to say, like, make someone feel like I get what you're saying before you like go on to your point, then it makes a huge difference. But it's hard to do that in the moment.
You probably yelled in couples therapy, didn't you? No.
No, I don't yell in couples therapy.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not the right environment for it.
But can you see how a lot of people would? Because it gets super charged.
Yeah, I can see it. To me, honestly, it was more like emotional. Like I got like super like emotional a bunch of times. When you have to like,
I've never seen you have an emotion besides fuck yeah or.
When you have to, so like this is like a really powerful exercise, right? So like, say there's like something like you and like Sam are fighting about, and like you're just like butting heads or whatever. So like you have to pretend you're Sam, and you have to express to her, who's you, like how she feels, like what she's trying to say. And when you do it, you immediately realize that you actually know exactly what they're trying to say and get exactly where they're coming from. Because when you express it, you're eliminating the whole defensiveness because you're creating it. So there's nothing, and you're just like, oh wow, like I totally get what this person's coming from. I'm just not, letting my own desire to be heard get in the way of it. It's crazy, and you're like, oh shit. You feel like a certain empathy toward them that you just like don't feel otherwise because you don't have your defensiveness. It's really interesting.
This is what people tuned in for tonight, to hear us talk about our relationships and your couples therapy experience.
Well, what else are we supposed to talk about?
I'm just...
Tune in to watch us play Yoshi's Island and talk about random shit. What are we going to do? You should try it sometime.
I don't
just that exercise. You don't have to do couples therapy. The exercise.
Sam and I could have used couples therapy probably when we were... I mean, you could probably always use it as like a tune-up. You can always use a tune-up, but like, I feel like we argued way more when we first started dating.
What happened?
We're in better places in our own lives, so like...
That can play a huge role, yeah. Did you guys do anything different though yourselves? Where's the goddamn key in this level?
Fuck that guy up, probably. What do you mean in our own lives?
Like your own relationship, like it wasn't just that like external stuff changed. Did you like start like try to do things differently yourselves?
And what would that look like?
Where is the key?
Can you go down there somehow?
I don't think so.
Is that where you came out?
Unless did I already get the key?
Different.
You gotta pay attention here.
I think you already got that one.
Alright, well, let me do an inventory of where we're at. We've been this level the whole time.
Let's do an inventory of where we're at.
So we got this key.
It's me, huh?
Didn't get that key. So we only got one key.
Right on.
Right? Or is it two keys? I'm gonna proceed as if I got the lava key.
It's already 11:30. You got about another half an hour of this game before I'm gonna make you watch some wrestling.
Okay.
You should watch that 205 Live Cruiserweight tournament. We should check that out. We think.
That sounds good.
The greatest of arts, wrestling, and then some Voltron.
Voltron. You heard anything about Voltron?
No, in fact, it's kind of like that's couples counseling. There's Nick. You just get here?
Oh shit.
Nick, have you heard anything about couples? I can't read and talk. Have you heard anything about Voltron? It's almost like I feel like they dropped this latest like batch with very little fanfare. think to their detriment.
Just sort of,
Once again, they're splitting up like 5 and 6
why?
because they want more content, more content, more content, more content, more content.
More like releases?
Yeah. I feel like here we go. Like Nick told me that Voltron was coming out on Friday, and that was awesome that he did me the solid. But I feel like when the last season debuted, like that news was everywhere. Yeah, like announced, then a week later it was out. Exactly. Netflix has so much content that they're stepping on their own toes at this point.
Like they can't even promote their content
I
properly?
think so. Someone said, what came out on Netflix around the time of Cloverfield Paradox? Oh, Altered Carbon, and they were like they undermined their own like hype with Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah, I can see that. You can get in your own way.
The good news, oh, maybe the bad news is that fucking Altered Carbon. Piece of shit.
Yeah, I really don't have a desire to watch it. Which
No,
is crazy.
I'm never gonna watch that shit.
That sucks. All this shit that we like is just getting ruined.
Oh my god, you're so. What else?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I mean, it's not ruining the originals, but it's just like that's. I was thinking the other day. I was like, I don't even want the Final Fantasy VII remake to come out.
Oh
It's just
god,
gonna
you should
suck.
not want that.
It's gonna
Square.
depress me.
Square's garbage.
That's what I mean. Like, why would I wait? Why would I want an incompetent company to remake my favorite game of all time? No thanks. It's gonna just be.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those. Why is this guy just like in the wall?
He's terrified of you. You're killing
his
all his
brothers
friends.
over here. Not.
So, some brothers are meek and some brothers are
But
strong.
he looks like he should be like more powerful because he's just jumping.
That's not how it works.
Apparently not.
Nick, you still thinking about Annihilation? Going tomorrow night if this kid's around.
I am.
It's
Gonna see
fucking.
that movie.
It's so late that if you're not around, you've really fucked me.
I think it'll be nice and empty at the movie theater.
Oh yeah, like 7
Great.
people saw this movie.
That sucks. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what it's about. I know there's like some alien zone in the planet.
It looks like some
spreading.
proto-molecule shit, right? Like it's like life's
It
like
does look like some
fusing and,
proto-molecule. Oh yeah, it's like recombinating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some Yoshi
Proto-molecule.
technology.
It's Yoshi technology. Yoshi tech.
Like, Yoshi Tech.
Proto-molecule from The Expanse. The Expanse, was it back April like something?
Nice.
11th?
That's sick. I'm excited about that.
Hell yeah.
So are they gonna do more Altered Carbon, or did it like suck? So no, they're not gonna do more. Do it. Like, how does Netflix even gauge doing well? It's like the number of people who watch it.
Yeah. Like
Did they
that-
release that information?
Check season 2. You need to check season 2 of what? Did you watch all of season 1 of The Expanse? There's only been 2 seasons.
I think so.
Damn.
Right?
I don't know. There's just like too much content. We're just buried in content. And like people are like, it's great, and like it's just more garbage to keep us fucking occupied.
Yeah. Because you just adjust. You don't even like. I don't feel like we were like less happy with less content, right?
No, we had more time to think about. I mean, we weren't particularly politically like it's.
But yeah, and yeah.
I'm being a pessimist now. Let me like you.
Ooh. Oh wait. Do you think it's pulling off?
He's fucking
Terrified.
embarrassed. Yeah. He killed a Koopa to
We
get
were
that.
talking about that last night. How like, remember like back in the day at like video stores, like a new movie would come out, and you might not even be able to watch it because all the copies were fucking rented, and you'd like go to the store and
Don't tell me that was better though. That was terrible.
I'm not necessarily saying it's better, but I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
saying it's worse.
to highlight the difference of.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Predator 2 for so.
It's impossible. You always die in the last one. All right, we got to beat this castle.
Yeah, we do. We spent about 20 minutes tonight, Nick, trying to unfuck the sound. I guess we did.
Yeah, we made progress.
We didn't. We also realized this microphone we've never used, which is insane. When's the angriest you've seen me?
You?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
You used to yell. You and Dave used to fight all the time and yell.
I don't feel like I got really angry. I'd get worked up with Dave, but it wasn't like true anger.
I'm glad it sounds good. Like, I'm glad that we sound good. It's crazy that we... What the
Didn't
fuck
know
am I
this.
doing?
Just pumping those things out.
Breathe for me. Breathe for me. I almost fell down.
What's the angriest you've seen me?
I don't know, probably sometime you're yelling at Dave.
Really? That's weird. We haven't seen each other like particularly angry.
No. My dad let me see Predator 2 before Predator 1. Does that mean he's a bad dad? I remember I wanted to see Predator 2 for so long, and it was
Predator's
always
good.
out at the fucking movie on video. I would go
Predator
there.
1 or 2?
2, and I would just go, and we would never have it.
Wait, why were you trying to see Predator 2 before Predator 1?
I don't know. I was a little kid. I just heard that Predator 2 came out. I was like, all right, cool. I want to see it, dude.
So you were like, wait, I want to watch Predator 1 first?
No. Yeah, I mean, it was cool, Nick, but I feel like my dad really blew it. He should have let me. Should have been like, no. You see the shit in sequence, son. Why is this doing? Oh, you fucking.
Well, the real question is, should he have even let you watch any Predator?
No, because the first thing that happens in Predator 2, I'm pretty sure, is they go to some fucking LA apartment and some naked chick is slaughtered. And I was like, oh shit, boobs. But then I was like, oh shit, blood.
You're forever fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But again, don't you feel like the people... I don't know, it's weird, because the people who didn't really watch stuff, I feel like were always a little odd, right?
That's relative, you know that.
But just in your experience, don't you feel like that was the case?
Well, I think Taylor's working through the most demons out of all of us, so yeah.
Exactly.
If you didn't see Stone Cold throw a chair at someone, you're really a fucking teenager.
It was sort of like it made you like an outcast, not an outcast, but like it was a way, something that just sort of set you apart. You couldn't talk about movies.
You couldn't talk about pop culture, yeah.
Yeah, like you just weren't connected, and I think that just, isn't necessarily a good
But you
thing.
knew what the chemistry homework was.
But then again, like, seeing gratuitous violence as a young child maybe wasn't great either.
Oh, you think? We can barely.
Well, what effect did it have? The violence. I don't feel like I'm a violent person. I might be desensitized to violence. I feel like I could see violence.
He rips the spines out of like 5 dudes. I probably haven't seen Predator 2 since I saw it when I was 8 years old.
We should probably watch that again too.
I do not disagree with you.
It's actually good.
I do want to see
Danny Glover.
I want to see Rage of Honor.
I'd like to watch that too.
Nick, today I googled like Shokasugi top movies, and Rage of Honor was
up
number
there,
3. Yeah.
It was Ninja 3 was 2. What was number 1? Just Ninja? The first one?
Revenge of the Ninja.
Is that the first one?
The second one. There's Mini Aliens Reunion. In what?
Oh, there's like an alien head in the Predator ship. Is that what he means?
Speaking about, I'm completely sober and I still have no short-term memory. It's insane how bad my short-term memory is. I think I'm just doing too many things at once. Like I talk very stream of conscious, so it's just gone.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
half the
keep track
Marines
of
are in it. Oh, that's sick.
Oh. There's an alien head in the ship at the end, though, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that like a thing? Alien vs. Predator was terrible.
Never saw it.
Good.
In Freddy vs. Jason, does Kelly Rowland call Freddy a fag?
I don't remember.
It makes fun of his sweater and says like you're wearing a fag sweater. It's I love like these like weird cultural artifacts of like shit. I mean, we watch 80s movies.
Oh, it's
Someone's getting called legitimately a fag.
that word's in almost every 80s movie.
It's insane.
Yeah. I mean, Freddy vs. Jason is even that long.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, was it just like that? I think so. Yeah. Like, you're like a fag in that sweater. Now I'd be like, oh shit. Always Sunny, dude.
That's all it takes. One slip. You're done.
He's really doing a number on me.
We'll beat it. Okay.
What's so bad, Freddy versus Jason, or just the fact that everyone called everyone a fag back in the day? Oh, early Always Sunny, dude. They say retard all the time.
Really?
All the time. I think they might even say fag. And this was only 10 years ago.
I don't know.
Watch some Bronson movie where Arian told you gay. Yeah. I know. Bro Rogan be like, they're trying to adjudicate our police, man. Why can't we say fag anymore? I know, I get
Shut
it.
up. You're such an
I was really gratified this week. Ben Santiago was like on my Facebook talking shit about Joe Rogan. He was like, yeah, he was a guest on Joe Rogan, which means he's automatically iffy in my eyes.
Oh my god.
I think that's fair.
It's not fair.
I don't think
at
he really
all.
brings the people who challenge him.
You're...
Does he bring people who challenge him?
Who challenge him?
Yeah, like challenge him. Bunch of yes men with their same bro ideals.
That's not true. He gets in arguments with guests like relatively frequently.
Yeah, but like really though, like at the end of the day.
I guess like in general, yeah. Like, I mean, it's not. I don't think he brings people on to challenge him, but he'll bring people on with like opinions he doesn't agree with necessarily.
I feel like you disagree with him, like, but within like a bumpers of like you and I disagree, but we don't really disagree.
It's like a certain degree of disagreement
Yeah.
people have on. I mean, I guess.
Most of them are like men's rights activists.
That's not true. He doesn't he makes fun of that concept. He doesn't...
Nick, Steven Crowder, that's the guy we were talking about. He brought on Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting interview.
Of course it was. That dude is garbage.
Look, in a way I agree, but like on Joe Rogan, he was actually pretty like sensible. I don't agree with his positions, but like he wasn't like ridiculous in the way that other people like that are ridiculous.
But he's ridiculous in real life, and people follow him because he is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I mean he says stuff with like a fucking attitude, like a little like.
But he just says like really bad stuff too. Ben
Yeah,
Shapiro.
well maybe I haven't heard. I mean, I'm just saying the stuff he talked about. Like he would just make points about certain things. I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess they can't really necessarily argue.
Dude, and that's my point. If Joe Rogan really is
But he's
smart,
making
he
a-
should smoke him.
He's making a point to like, all right, I'm gonna let this person come on and talk, and like I agree. There are some times where I feel like I wish he would call people out more, because I feel like he doesn't call out. He'll call out people he knows much more commonly than like someone like that who's just like a random guest.
Is it the,
But he
is
has
it the
a
great
bad-
irony that a
he
tough
has-
guy is such a puss?
No, he's just I get it. I mean, it's like you don't want to like just get in arguments with people, and he has a good.
If you're gonna give platforms to dangerous, fucking racist,
Did I
sexist
get a key
dudes,
there, or did I don't
you
even
need to
remember.
fucking not just give them a platform.
But he will call people out. But like he's like he doesn't like go hard at them. He's not trying to make it like an abrasive interview. But he has both sides on though, which is good. Like he doesn't just like bias one side.
Really? Who's he brought on to retort Ben Shapiro?
He's had a lot of fuck. He has like the Young Turks people on and shit, and like
I don't know who Steven Crowder is.
he's a fucking asshole. I can't stand him. He actually gets in a real argument with him about marijuana in one episode.
Nick just said that. Apparently, I posted some funny meme, but it was a Photoshop Steven Crowder picture. I don't know who Steven Crowder is. I don't know
Louder
his
than
positions.
Crowder.
What does that mean to me?
He's like a sensible right winger. That's like how like
But he's probably really not, is he?
yeah. He's I mean more so than some people, but yeah, like it's still sort of bullshit. And he's just so like
Is it true? I think that's Ben Santiago. We got started because I posted that meme, and he was like, "Is that Steven Crowder?" And I was like, It was him like sitting down.
You
and
piss you off.
And he had a sign, and I don't know what the sign really said, but what it really said at the bottom was "Change my mind." And someone photoshopped it so it said Pop Tarts or ravioli. Changed my mind. I thought that was really funny.
they infiltrated a Antifa group, and like that was like sort of interesting.
I feel like I should make you read a great article about Ben Shapiro, but you won't read it.
I will. No,
This
I'll tell
dude
you,
just annihilates him.
I put the episode on with him wanting to like hate him. Like I had heard him like talk a few times. I'm like, this guy's a fucking prick. But he was pretty measured on Joe Rogan. Like he wasn't. I don't know. Like he. So, but I wanted to hate him. I mean, trust me. Like my first inclination with him was like, this guy's fucking terrible. But if someone makes a good point, I'm not gonna just fucking be like, oh, I hate him, so I'm not gonna listen to their point. You know.
Maybe he's not making good points.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it sounded like a good point. And then he sounded like he would be open to counter evidence, right?
That guy's not open to counter evidence.
I'm just saying how it came off. What? Did I get the key there or what?
No. Or maybe go somewhere else. Yeah, I showed Nick that article. You won't read it because
I'll read it. I don't like him.
Guarantee you
I don't.
won't read it.
Oh my god. I don't like him. But I'm just saying.
What was his good point?
Ask Bubby. Bubby, we talked about it. Bubby felt the exact same way. I know it was a while ago. I just remember hearing it and being like, that he came off as way more measured than I would have thought he would, based on other stuff that I've seen.
Well, it's easy to come off measured when you're not being challenged.
I mean, but it's not that he doesn't challenge him. I'm saying he's just not abrasive about it. It's not like he doesn't ask him questions or like make him like
you gotta ask
explain
follow-up
himself.
questions.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying your critique's totally off, but
I think my critique's spot on.
we always talk about like critics and all fucking like you gotta like lay off a little bit because he doesn't fucking operate the perfect talk show. You're gonna like hate him. Like, what do you want to do? I think he does a pretty good job overall, not having an agenda, and he has a good like perspectives on both sides. So like, yeah, maybe he could
I think
be
we're getting
better,
to like and there's no like. I just think that he has such a huge platform. He should have the responsibility to be more critical with his guests. We're never gonna beat this level because now we're fighting about Ben Shapiro and your love for him.
I don't love him. I don't like him.
think you made a cool.
But dude, it's not fucking fair to just go, well, I'm not going to listen to what he's saying because I already hate him. I'm just saying, based on what he actually said, you had to say that it was more reasonable.
Apparently he misgendered trans people. Is that Ben Shapiro? I don't know if that was the podcast.
It must have been. I mean, he's only on once. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he could like
That's
go.
right, man.
He could
Born
go
with the
harder.
dick, it's gotta stick.
That's probably some cool line. You're like, yeah.
You don't even listen to enough to like have an opinion about it.
I do too. I've probably listened to hundreds of episodes before
No,
I
you
stopped
haven't.
listening. Back in the day, dude.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was hard about him.
So would you listen to him before I started listening to him?
No, we probably started at the same exact time, dude. I probably listened to a couple of years worth.
I mean, there are definitely times when I feel like I'm like, all right, like definitely call that person out on that, but like he doesn't. But
He is a bro philosopher for bros.
he goes back. I don't know. It goes back to like, I think you got to give people credit based on like what they're, where they're like coming from or like what they're working with. And I just feel like like he's not an academic, but he tries really hard, and I feel like he's. I respect that. Like you can't fault someone for
You
having.
say that, you're like underselling how much you like him, though.
I do like him. Look.
That, you know what I mean? You're like, well, you know, you give him credit. Like, nah, dude, like you like really like him.
But okay, but there's differences between like, do I like?
We're never gonna beat this because now we're arguing.
Do I?
We're just flying around. I'm just flying around here now.
Do I? Like this is like that sort of more like friendly, like he's just sort of funny and like he's just like a likable guy, like that kind of like. And then there's like, you know, real like discourse and discussing serious issues. So there's different like sides to it, and like I do, but. So I mean, a lot of my favorite episodes for him are just like when he has like his friends on and they're just like talking ridiculous shit. And it's funny, but that's very different from those episodes where he has someone like Ben Shapiro on. You know.
Sure.
I just enjoy his show. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't think. I mean, if I try to like analyze it, I feel like he does a pretty good job.
He doesn't though. We've just proven he doesn't. He lets these idiots fucking exist. He's got like the most popular podcast in the world.
Doesn't
he?
Door just disappear and come back?
Yeah, I think it's because you got the key. Oh, wait, did it come back?
Yeah, it's back now.
No, it's not. Oh.
That's weird.
We probably got like 2 viewers. Now we're just wrangling about a fucking age-old topic. I'm gonna
We just
be
have
on
to
my...
agree to disagree.
I can't accept a world where Joe Rogan is given a pass.
But I feel like I'm not saying he's perfect, but I feel like all things considered, he's not bad. I know I like him more than that, but like I feel like he, yeah, you could critique him on things, but
I think giving a venue for a relatively uncontested venue for fascists is probably not. It probably makes you bad.
I don't think letting people express their opinions is bad. I don't think it always has to be done in the dynamic where like you're really like grill someone. So
I think
just letting someone talk, and like he does. It's not like he doesn't push back at all. It's just like he's not like
he
busting
pushes
his
back
balls.
like you push back.
Like nudging and asking questions.
Like with me, like you like push back, but you're like not really pushing back.
Yeah, like
Are
aggressive.
you happy,
I'm not
Nick?
being
Are you
aggressive.
happy, Nick?
I'm not being aggressive.
You've driven the bros apart. No, I think I brought it up. You see, that's where I go when I think. You see that? I went up
Looking
there
up
for
in
a
the
second.
corner?
Yeah. It's so funny. My students, I was like, is it weird? Because sometimes, like, I'm usually always talking, and I was like, it's probably even weirder for you guys, like, when I get like really quiet in class,
When you're thinking.
and I like slow down to really articulate something. Because I feel like it's like a tacit endorsement of these people. He's endorsing them.
Wait, are you switching topics?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sorry, I was like, but I just can't. These people are bad people, and I don't care.
Look,
I don't care if.
But at a certain point, your opinion of them being bad people is based on what? It's like there's nothing wrong with letting them, like, hearing what they have to say.
Objective reality, measuring them.
Measuring reality as well. But isn't what they have to say sort of how you should be judging them?
I'm not. No, I'm measuring them on their entire works.
Okay.
Not the fucking relatively buddy. Let's suck each other's dicks for 2 hours while Rogan gets high and watches chimps eat their own feces or something.
Why? Why is what the environment you've watched him in any more like accurate? Maybe like that type of interview is more telling as to like his position and not like snippets.
You have to
of
be
shit.
responsible for all your actions in this world.
Yeah, but you can't. Okay, I agree, but you also have to
And
like,
if
be careful.
the fat majority of your actions are incendiary and incitatory and negative and hateful, it doesn't.
But
How do you
know that that's the case?
What do you mean? You just go out there.
Have you watched all his fucking interactions in this thing and been like, oh, 90% of these?
Just to be clear, you really don't think the majority of his stuff, if we went out there and studied it, all right, then let's not play the devil's advocate on that at venue.
It probably is.
His whole brand is being a prick.
But all I'm saying is, I haven't myself like watched a ton of it. I'm just going based on like what I've seen.
You know better. You're being the Republican right now who knows better.
No.
And you're being a pain in the ass.
Because I acknowledge it. Like I'm saying.
If he's giving speeches, if he's writing articles, he's doing all that. All you gotta do is type his name in and read his shit. Like that's just more impactful than fucking a 2-hour interview.
I mean, it's more impactful, but if I'm trying to get the complete picture of the person, I mean, I would like to get.
You're not trying to. You're actually giving him a pass based on a 2-hour interview.
No, because I went. Look, all I'm saying is I went into it being like, this guy's a fucking asshole, and I just remember being like, he was surprisingly reasonable in that interview. So I was just giving him like another opportunity, I guess, to like see what he had to say beyond just like this shit that I had seen, and I was curious about it.
He literally persuaded you in 2 hours.
He didn't persuade me. I still think he's an asshole. I'm just saying he came off in that interview. I think he intentionally tried to be more reasonable probably in that interview because he knew of like his audience, you know? Like it wasn't like a YouTube video or he's giving like a speech to everyone who kisses his ass. Which says, I mean, I guess he knows that he's being a little ridiculous. It's like a character. He's like he's a smarmy little prick. But
it's just two fucking douchebags using each other for notoriety.
You're going way too hard into it, I feel like. It's a fucking talk show. I don't know.
No, but you agreed. Ben Shapiro used that show to like push himself, and Rogan used him for clicks. They were using each other.
Well, he doesn't really need to use Ben Shapiro. I mean, I think
Of course, he needs interesting guests.
Yeah, but he's not like desperate for guests. Really,
no,
he needs it.
But that's what you do.
But
right?
you know, he's a controversial figure, right? And so he wanted to like get him on, like hear what he had to say.
Yeah.
And I'm sure again,
that's even more disingenuous.
There's like a marketing element to it, but it's also just like, I mean, it's about a conversation. So he's just talking about, you know, putting his perspective. Again, is that perspective you put out there representative of his normal perspective, or is it like nuanced and like a little less ridiculous? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably. That's why my opinion.
Probably.
Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed. I don't like him. I'm not just gonna go, oh, because like I already fucking hate him. I'm just not gonna listen to anything coming out of his mouth. I mean, I can still listen to what he had to say and go, oh, that was more reasonable than I expected. But it doesn't mean that I've totally changed my opinion on the guy. What?
You're an asshole.
It doesn't make me mad because I'm listening to someone.
We need fucking couples therapy.
Now explain how I'm feeling. You have to be me.
I'm feeling attacked.
See, because you're fucking mocking me as you do it. You can't even do it.
Because your favorite person in the world,
my favorite person in the world. I like him. I enjoy his show.
Here we go. This is way more interesting for them than us talking about console stuff. You enjoy his show more than you enjoy anything else.
Anything else?
In like the media world.
In that space. But again, you have to differentiate between the different types. Like, I'm not saying I enjoy his conversations with people like Ben Shapiro. Like, I want to listen to those all the time. Because I said, some of my favorite stuff is just when he's like with his friends and it's like they're fucking off. But sometimes he has like people on that aren't just friends, and it can be interesting. And I agree that he could be more critical, and I've had that same thought. But you know,
I wish Dave was here.
Why? He'd just fucking take your side.
Dave's like you, but he has an active mind.
Oh my god.
You just sit there.
He would just be a contrarian and just say what he knows would piss me off the most. That's all he would do. That's all that would be happening if Dave were here.
I feel like
you're not getting actual.
I feel like
support. You're just getting hatred of.
I'll take any
of
kind.
me.
I'll take any kind of support I can get, guys. You're the. You're like dangerous because you're like really smart, but you're like refusing to engage with an active mind.
What are you talking about? I have a very active mind. I'm actually being super open-minded. That's my whole fucking point. You're the one who's literally saying, just don't listen to what someone has to say because you already understand everything about them. How is that being fucking... I'm just fucking being open-minded.
You're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
Maybe you're being...
I'm literally saying I agree with you.
Too
He's an
open-minded.
asshole, but I can acknowledge that what he said in that episode came off, I think, not all of it maybe, but more reasonable than I would have expected from him.
Wouldn't the next step of a truly active mind be like, let's see what he's really doing out here. Let me not just fall for my passive Joe Rogan interview.
Dude, I told you I'd seen stuff of him before. I already had an opinion of him because of stuff I had seen. I went down a rabbit hole one day online, like looking up like speeches he was giving, and it was pissing me off. And that's when I saw he was on Joe Rogan. I was like, oh my god, this is super interesting. I want to see what this guy has to say.
Oof, good thing those speeches don't count for anything.
They do. You're not listening to what
Good thing
I'm
they can all be
saying.
wiped out by one chummy interview.
They didn't get wiped out. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I am. I want to hear.
You're saying because I'm saying he came off more reasonable than I expected, that equates to me saying he's totally fine now, and I've completely erased my opinion of him being an asshole. I didn't. But I'm just acknowledging.
It sure sounds like that.
Why do you think that? It's not what it's.
It
not
sure
what
sounds
it
like that. Is all.
Oh.
Are you still here, Nick? Have you seen what's become of us?
Why'd you just chat erase?
I refreshed the page. There's still fucking 5 people suffering through this garbage. This fucking garbage. I'm sorry, Nick.
What are you apologizing for?
He has to see us fight like this.
But see, this isn't real. This isn't like you and Sam fighting. This is like debating more. This isn't like actual. Like,
I do want to choke you though.
Yeah, but it's not really.
You know better.
I know. No. What do you fucking mean?
You know better.
Nothing
you
I'm
know.
saying is unreasonable.
You know.
I actually agree with you. You're just getting mad at me because I just can acknowledge it. That interview, I feel like he said things that came off as reasonable. But you didn't even listen to the interview, so how could you even say that?
I don't... You know what? Here's the thing. And we're not going to agree on this. I don't think it matters that he came off reasonable. There we go.
Am I saying it matters?
Sort of, I guess. Or like, so you see, like, oh wow, I'm surprised. To me, I'd be like, well, of course he's fucking came off reasonable. He's in a fucking friendly environment selling himself. And he probably made all these like really interesting claims that once you spend 2 seconds really thinking about them, fall apart, which is what that article is about. But Joe Rogan is so fucking lazy as an interview and so chummy because he doesn't want to upset anybody. He wants to be everyone's friend, except for feminists for some reason, that he doesn't interrogate them. There we go. I did articulate my stance a bit better.
But I acknowledge, though, that I agree that he could definitely be more critical.
Please don't die. You know what? Let's just talk about something that we both like so we can get through this level. Let's talk about butts. We're butt guys.
That's true.
I think, in fact...
Oh, so this is where the key is. Okay, so I did get that key before.
I love butts. Got me up here thinking about some butts.
I agree with you.
I'm just thinking about butts now. I'm fine.
I honestly can't fathom how someone could be a breast guy or a breast guy. I don't even understand how.
I feel like Dave and Bubby are breast guys.
You do nothing for me. I question you if you're a breast man. I question you. Because I feel like just like even from like a biological perspective, it's like it's not even just like liking breasts. Like you prefer them over the more. I don't know. Like it's just an appetite.
Go ahead. Finish the thought. Over what?
Like the thing that's more tied to, I feel like I guess the ass isn't. I mean,
This is one of those moments where you dive into like biology and anthropology without a degree in either.
well, we all fucking talk about we don't have degrees in. I mean, come on.
I know, but you're dangerous. You're very certain in everything you say in the world.
No, I present things maybe with a sense of like certainty, but I'm open to being wrong. But I think you should express yourself and your opinions in a way that like, you know, I'm not that. Wait a minute, I'm gonna fucking call bullshit on that. I fucking doubt everything.
Except yourself. I
doubt myself more than anything.
Except like, whatever, fine. We're getting back into it.
But I can't express.
We're getting back into it. I can't
let's
talk about butts.
I can't express everything with like this like sense of like I have no idea what I'm talking about.
But when you say from a biological perspective, but you don't really know anything about biology.
Oh, but you could go out, dude. This is a fucking. We can say that about everything we say. Then, like, I'm not supposed to express an opinion because I'm not a fucking. I don't have a PhD in it.
First of all, don't get caught up in degrees.
You know what I mean? Like whatever, official training or. I feel like
It'd be like
I understand
if you were talking about weather patterns, but you really have no idea about what. Like, yeah, of course the storm was superheated.
But what if I had a? I feel like there's certain things you have more of a basis to understand something of. I mean, I understand how evolution works, right?
No, you don't.
And I feel like
I don't think we do.
Yes, we do. And I feel like
thanks
why?
Thanks for giving me credit too. Yes, we do.
Wait, so honestly, so what are you supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Am I not supposed to say because I don't know because I don't have the proper credentials?
Whatever. Could we just go back to butts?
I was trying to talk about butts. I was trying to talk about it from a fucking biological perspective.
All right, what's the biological
I don't
perspective?
even remember what I was going to say now.
The treat versus the... I love you. We really just argue about stuff that in the end it really doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
If I was like, who understands my worldview the best? It would be you, obviously.
Yeah. There's just certain things we're not exactly in line with.
We're still drifting.
But you came to fucking Joe Rogan with the show and saw him and you enjoyed his comedy, so you obviously like don't think he's a complete fucking
No, he's got some funny parts. I feel like he's marketing himself as like an anti-feminist. He's kind of a tryhard in that respect now.
Yeah.
But he was funny at parts. I give him that. I laughed. I'm not gonna not laugh.
All right.
I think a few of the things he said were kind of reasonable. I was surprised. You like the callback?
I do.
You like the callback? I thought Brendan Shaw was more entertaining. At that show, at least.
Yeah. Well, I like him a lot. There's a lot of negative shit online.
Yeah, there is.
I was doing like, cause he got like his own show on like Showtime recently. Like he got this like, it's like a fighting show like below the belt. Like he talks about like boxing and MMA.
People don't like him, huh?
I was just like reading like the art and I like just glanced at the comments and like people just being so like, this guy's a fucking like dude like like what?
Why don't they like him? First of all, don't ever look at comments. Ever.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes you get sucked into the right.
Nick looks at comments.
And it's like, why do you... It's like, it's just weird that you take so much of your own time to just go out of your way to just like talk negatively about shit and people.
You know what's even... Yeah, that's a waste of time. You know what's crazy too is that Bubby like reads like Star Wars subreddits just to like read the hate about The Last Jedi that's gonna upset him.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, did I just do this?
Maybe.
Oh shit! Look at that!
Please beat this.
I mean, we got the circle though, so even if I don't...
Dude, Batman vs Superman arguments gave me life.
What arguments?
In the comment section. Remember, I said Nick reads comment sections?
Yeah.
In the Batman vs Superman. I used to be talking about like DC stans versus Marvel people. You know what stan is?
No.
I want to teach you? A stan is someone who's like a hardcore fanboy. It comes from that Eminem song.
Oh, the Stan, who's like the psycho fan. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So if you want to insult them, be like, what a fucking... You almost like insult them, be like, you love it so much. Like a DC stan. This fucking freak show. Get up there and stomp on his head or something. There we go. He's being butt blasted into a... If I had time for every time someone looked at me and said he's being butt blasted into oblivion, I'd have at least 10 cents. It's preposterous how easy this is compared to the entire fucking level.
It's like Donkey Kong. It's like they phone in the bosses because it's all about the levels.
I don't get like defending like anything that's bad.
Defending anything that's bad?
If I wanted like Batman vs Superman, I'm operating on the fact these people maybe they don't know it's terrible and they just don't want to admit it. He's dropping ass.
Lit it up.
Like people's like identity are so tied into like
these like tired of people having opinions about everything.
Yeah, like they're like masquerading as like biologists.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna catch a break?
Beat that level.
Let's just beat one more.
Okay.
On a roll. Marvel pays Rotten Tomatoes, of course, dude. That's the stamps say.
It is sort of weird.
To have, like, so much of your identity caught up in, like
your opinion about things?
Yeah, but like, your opinion about... I mean, yeah, but also, like, your opinion of, like, stuff in pop culture. Whether it's, like, Marvel movies, or Star Wars, or Xbox, or, like... And, like, to really live or die, like, defending or hating these things just seems like...
It's weird. Because you're defending yourself. And your team, though, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
tribal.
Once you just, like, are, like... decide that you're on Team DC, and that's the problem, right? Like once you like associate with being on Team DC,
as opposed to just like liking dope shit.
Exactly, you're gonna defend that like it's you or your group, which is like you basically. It's stupid. But we all do it. Like you know that feeling of like you sort of decide you're on a certain like side, and then you do feel a resistance sometimes to like letting go of that. But like you just have to try to.
What side are you on?
Huh?
You're on the side of the devil. What am I doing here? Is this what we're doing?
Yeah, I think you probably have to shoot down that hole.
If I had a dime for every time I shot it down the hole, I'd have no money.
Maybe not. That has to be what you do, right?
Well, what's this guy doing here? I don't
You
trust
push
him.
him down the hole?
Can I? Mother, may I? No.
You like tongue him. There you go.
Tongue it down the hole?
Tongue it down the hole.
My tongue's getting tired, but it's worth it.
Like, I feel like...
Oh, great.
Like, what's an example of, like, a stupid team that I feel like I associate with?
Joe Rogan.
Why are you going back? We already agreed that that's not the thing to talk about. Come on. What are you doing?
That's funny, dude. We fucking agreed on this. Didn't we agree we're not talking about Joe Rogan?
Oh, you're on there? Like Apple, right, is a good example.
People's identities are caught up in Apple or fucking Android. Just like.
Right. Or like for me, it's like I have a thing of like Apple like pisses me off, right?
Yeah.
So like I feel like my affinity for Android comes more almost from my dislike of Apple.
Is this not gonna work?
I don't think you can push that anymore, can you?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll just go down here. Yeah.
Yeah. Although it does look like it was meant to roll down, doesn't it?
I blew it.
Whatever. Like, so there is a part of me that doesn't want to like Apple stuff. But again, I feel like it's all about we all have that down deep. I think you just have to control it. You can't just listen to that feeling. Just let that I feel like is the key. I think for the most part, people don't put their feelings in context and think about like these like impulses and drives they have inside. And they just do shit.
Well, I want to do it because it feels right.
Exactly, because like there's this feeling pushing you in that direction. You gotta think. People don't think. No, part of that is because I feel like I have issues and I'm like disconnected from my emotions. But it has allowed me, I feel like, to like think about my emotions in a way that I feel like is hard maybe if you're just like not fucked up. But it makes me appreciate like how important that is. Like that's what it really all comes down to. You have these impulses and you have to use your executive control.
But imagine caring even... Sorry, so we all had that, but imagine taking another step. You care so much, dude, that you're online reading shit and writing shit in defense, and that doesn't change anything. You're not going to change anyone's mind with it.
No. Well, because, again, it goes back to couples therapy. No one's listening with a truly... They're not... You want to be heard, but no one's trying to hear anyone else. They're trying to be heard themselves. And so no one ever really listens.
Am I dead? Oh, wait, no, I can go up here.
You can go in that.
Down here, right?
Yeah.
Is that going to catch me?
Hold on, where do I... We're supposed to go up there. I don't know.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, homeboy.
At least it's not that castle.
Thank fucking Christ.
Like, and you know some people where it's like literally the emotion is just driving the car. Like, whatever it is they feel.
Anyone who fucking watches Batman vs. Superman and likes it is not thinking with fucking logic. Which, by the way, I don't give a shit if what you like. Let's just don't,
Don't say it's good.
Yeah, that shit drives me crazy. However, Bloodsport is good.
we were talking like why? Because like some of like I was saying like structurally some of the stuff in Bloodsport, right, like should be like the first like 30 minutes of the movie is a flashback of just him staring at the sword, but it's awesome. But I think it's because structurally, like overall, like that's maybe not the best move, just a 30-minute flashback.
Oh.
But what's
I'm
happening?
glad I wasn't there with the two dweebs that pull everything apart.
But what's happening is so awesome, it doesn't matter. Like like how they do shit is so sweet. Like I don't care.
You shouldn't even cave. Why not have a 30-minute flashback?
No, you're right. But I'm just saying, even if you were to give that, I actually agree with that. But
I would never give
even
that.
if you were to give that, like you'd be like, it's stuff with like the music. Oh, the music's so good. Apparently, Paul Herzog released an album. Of,
I do accept I like bad things. I do, yeah. You don't. Nick said, or just accept you like bad things.
Yeah.
We really need a third screen, so when we're done, we just segue to like a large screen so we can talk for a few minutes. A scene that's just us.
It's a good idea. You just make scene 3. Just go
Yeah.
over to it.
Can we make it right now?
I mean, it'd probably be pretty easy.
Go tool around. They can't see you tool around. I'll keep talking.
Let me save this.
Yeah, save it. Wonder what they can see. We're nowhere now. You've disappeared us. I wonder if they can hear us. Aha! There we are. I wonder. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't fucking.
Can't what? Can they see this?
I wonder if they can hear it.
Why wouldn't they be able to hear it?
Mm.
It's the same audio we were just playing,
We're
right?
big here. That's creepy.
I know. What were we just talking about, though?
I don't remember. I like how you didn't full screen it.
Almost full screen.
Yeah.
You can full screen it if you want.
Check out that lame shirt. Show Dick some respect.
It's a fucking Breakfast Club quote. Thank you very much. And a Nightwing shirt.
We actually sold some of omegalevel.org/store time.
That's not the right address.
No one's buying our shirts.
We do. They trickle out.
They trickle out.
We have a
until
trickle.
there.
They do move though. It implies movement.
You can hear us? Good. Scene 3 should be like us, and then like on the right hand side maybe links. Like an image with like links to us. Ooh.
Like the way you're thinking.
Flex.
No.
I got this shirt. We sell this shirt. We sell this shirt on runthejewels.com.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah. It's old. We were talking about Bloodsport being perfect.
Oh yeah. No, like Paul Herzog released an album of like music he never like used in movies, but he had like a few years ago.
Yeah. The guy who composed. I don't know these things.
The dude who did Bloodsport soundtrack.
How do you guys feel? I don't know. I mean, I know Nick likes Bloodsport.
The music's great. That's like one of the things that makes the movie so great.
I don't recall the music. I'm sure I liked it.
I'm sure you did, but we should watch it again, and you should pay.
We should always watch Bloodsport.
Just pay attention to the
Always.
music. The music's great. It has a lot of
The best score though. You know what the best score is? Just for the
Commando.
like the steel drum rate.
Just like this all sorts of
Always. It just keeps looping.
noise going on. It's stuff layered on top of each other. I actually sort of like crave hearing that. There's something satisfying about it. That like steel drum thing and that.
It's out of its mind. Everything about that movie is out of its mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's number 2. Van Damme's number 1. See, he's number 2?
I guess so.
I was debating. Andrew was saying that.
First of all, Andrew doesn't even fucking think JCVD is number 1, does he?
I feel like he does. He was disputing. He doesn't think Seagal should be on the list.
Whoa.
Which I disagree with. Because I agree with him. He's like, he takes himself so seriously. But like, that's what's funny. Like, that's what.
Who would be on the list then? A list of what, for starters?
Like 80s action. Like he had like Van Damme.
I don't count.
Schwarzenegger.
I don't count Harrison Ford or Bruce Willis on that list.
He didn't put them. He said Stallone though.
Dude, I've never seen Rambo.
Really?
Yeah.
You should probably watch Rambo.
I know. Or I'm sorry, First Blood is what the first one's called.
Yeah. The first one's good, but I would almost, if we want to get ridiculous, we gotta watch one of the later ones. It's like Rocky. It goes very Rocky-ish. Like the first one tries to be more legit, and then it gets ridiculous. Like there's one, I forget which one it was, where he like basically fights an entire Afghan army. There's like helicopters coming at him and like a giant, and it's just him with this ridiculous gun. It might have been 3.
It's not what you think. It's an anti-war PTSD movie. First Blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it gets way over the top and ridiculous.
It goes JCVD,
Easily the king.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Done.
That's all you need.
Oh,
need
dude!
JCVD, really.
You know what we need to watch?
What about Michael Dudikoff? Where's he fall on the...
The dude, I would put the dude before fucking... The dude's up there. I would legitimately... I mean, I get... Like, where's Sho Kasugi?
It's a great question. It's different, though.
I know.
There's so many subtle differences to these movies. I mean, I guess Dudikoff's sort of like... Just like basically a...
Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah. Corpse better looking Dennis Reynolds.
Rambo 3, he gets in a tank and plays chicken with a helicopter.
Yes,
That's fucking amazing. That's good.
Yeah, we should probably watch Rambo. We gotta watch Point Break.
That's what I was gonna say.
Point Break, you gotta watch. Point Break's awesome.
Well, we got not next week. If you're not watching John Candy marathons on Friday, we can do it then.
I actually am not gonna be on Friday though.
Of course you're not.
I'm going to a concert.
What concert?
OMD.
OMD?
Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
What?
The 80s band. They sing that song If You Leave from Pretty in Pink.
Oh. What time's that concert?
I don't know, like 8,
So
7.
squeeze a Point Break in there.
Well, yeah, I'm game. I'm always game.
I need to see Point Break. I feel like it's important.
Not that you feel like your Keanu Reeves is like really appreciation is at an all-time high.
Dude, he's Neo. I know I shit on The Matrix, but for the sake of my argument, I'm gonna like The Matrix. He's Neo.
Ted.
He's fucking Ted, and he's John Wick.
Just that alone.
Has any actor, and don't say fucking Deckard, Indiana Jones, and Han Solo. Has anyone played 3 more significant roles? One actor, though, I suppose. If you just name all of Van Damme's characters.
Yeah, but he plays the same character over and over again. Let's be honest. No. I mean, it's a great character, but
yeah,
Neo's pretty different than Ted. His name's Ted Theodore Logan. Ted Theodore.
Ted Theodore Logan, dude. Is he much of a different character?
Yeah, maybe not. He just always plays. Johnny Utah actually is sort of. That's his name from Point Break.
Jack Traven? Who's Jack Traven? Is that a fucking JCVD movie? I can't.
Jack Traven? I don't know what that is.
Who's Jack Traven? Let's put it into the microphone. It doesn't work. Hello.
Is that his like real name? Speed.
Ooh.
That's also a great movie.
I saw Speed a lot when I was young.
Speed is great.
Look at this thing.
A young Sandra
For
Bullock.
months, we thought we were talking into this.
A young Sandra Bullock.
I want to throw this.
It's very heavy.
It sucks.
Why do you?
Because it doesn't. I mean, I guess we don't need it.
Taylor.
You don't like giving the middle finger.
I don't give the middle finger. I find it to be just an unsatisfying projection of my anger.
Yeah, because you're peak Italian. What gesture do you like?
I don't even do that though. But I prefer if I had to do a hand gesture. If I had to do like an armed hand gesture.
Wait, the microphone's working? Don't tell me it's working.
No, it's not.
It might be.
That's working. Like tap that. I bet it doesn't make a noise.
This is concerning. Dave, you're here, but we're leaving. So, Nick. Oh, the mic is fine. I don't know what we're talking into anymore.
It can't be that.
We thought we disabled this.
It's not even. Look, it's not there as the list of sources.
Oh, you're like distorted and shit. But if I don't talk right into it, it's fine, right? It's better.
So this is working? That can't be. We have to do some testing.
Hold on. If we unplug it, you let me know if the we don't know.
Don't understand.
I give up on this. Well,
Yeah, that is more satisfying than this, but I don't like either.
Well,
They both feel very.
do we sound okay now?
Yelling is far more satisfying.
But we sound good now, right? I would ask you to look into this, but I know you won't.
I will. I just can't say when.
Before Saturday.
I'll try.
Well, I'm glad we sound good.
At least we don't know how, but somehow
if you guys knew how many fucking options we clicked,
it's not very clear. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to look into that other.
OBS.
Yeah. Oh, I think we pay for this. It's like $30 every 3 months or something.
That's okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay if we're paying for it. We just stop paying for it.
You could do that. Yeah.
All right. Dave.
Want to watch some? Sorry, Dave.
I told you about OBS 3 weeks ago. You actually told us about OBS fucking December.
Was it December?
Yeah, when he was visiting. We'll look into it.
We'll look into it.
By we, it'll be me, and I'll be like, hey, dude, you gotta install this. And you'll be like, ooh. Dude, you're using up 42% of your GPU right now?
I guess so.
Pathetic.
Cranking a lot of FPS. What are we at? 30 for 30.
Smooth. Smooth, baby. All right, let's go fucking watch wrestling or something.
Okay.
Thank you, folks.
We beat the castle. Dave, go fuck yourself.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. I love you. Bye.